Hello, this is Deborah, and this is my channel for FlossTube under I Will Be Stitching. I also have Instagram, my only social media that I use to showcase my cross stitch work, and that is under I'll Be Stitching as well. I have Facebook, but that is under my personal name, and I don't list anything or show anything under there that's cross stitch related. So it's been a couple weeks since I did my video, and Thursdays tend to be the best day for me to do videos. So what I do is I show you the current WIP that I'm working on, work in progress. OTD stands for of the day. So I titled my videos Work in Progress of the Day. I have a lot of starts that I have done. I actually did 2 starts in the last couple weeks since I've did my last video. And one of them I will show you a little bit later in this video. And my other start that I worked on, I can show you the next time it comes up in rotation. So if you'll recall, what I'm showing you right now is my Caroline Amelia trowel chart. And I'm not holding my camera today, so at least at this point in time, so I have to kind of move this around for you a little bit. And this was a chart done in the late 1860s, roughly, by Caroline. She was age 10 when she worked on this, and I really enjoy it. It's been really fun to actually get this started and work on my 40 count linen. I'm using the called for threads, and I am stitching 1 thread over 2 linen threads. So this looks a little bit sideways. I didn't iron it, so the more I stretch it, the straighter it gets. But I really like the variegation that I'm getting and the different looks based on the over-dyed thread. I have a headless lady here. I'm gonna obviously work on her, get the flowers over here done, and come down the chart right here on the left and then work my way back over. This has been very interesting. You do have to have good lighting when you work on 40 count because your X's are very small. So that's one setback, but the positive side of things is that I'm only using 1 thread. So I have a little less tangling. I don't have to lay perfect threads if I'm using 2 or more. I just work on 1 thread with this and it's stitching up really well. So that is my chart so far for Caroline Trowell. What I worked on about a week or so ago was a Victory Collection chart, and I'll show that to you now. This is his Celtic October chart. I bought every month that Victory offered when he did his Celtic calendars. So I have all 12 charts, 1 for every month. And it is counted cross stitch. You will see that there are lots of color changes and lots of back stitch. So when I work on this, it does take a lot of time to switch out the colors and work on all of these changes, but it looks really pretty, really vibrant. Right now, excuse me, I'm in the bottom part of the chart. I started over here and came up the middle, but I just wanted to show you, excuse me, I just wanted to show you that this is something I have been working on periodically. I only take it out for a few days, and I'm working it on Aida, so that fabric holds up really well for symmetrical patterns like this. So that's one of my works in progress that I did for about a day last week. Another item that I started was this Long Dog sampler, Hair Presumptive. This is really great. I can use blocks of color, or I can actually just stitch this chart all in 1 color. I will show you in future videos that I'm actually doing this in 3 or 4 different colors. So I started with the bottom of the chart, and this is actually a pretty good section in terms of you can work easily from left to right and follow the grid. It makes a good pattern, so you practice and almost memorize the pattern as you go. So I will be changing some colors in this and continuing. Sorry again for the frog in my throat. But hair presumptive, I started that last week, and you will see some updates on that. And I really like Long Dog Samplers. They are a very great charting company. I believe one woman charts these, and they're just very interesting, very intricate. She's got back stitching in there also, and lots of animals. So I really like how her charts are put together. And I'll come a little bit closer here on my Caroline chart. There's an animal there I worked on. Her dress is really pretty. Her little boots are cute. And I did make a color change here on the flower. I was liking that that looks like blueberries, and just some extra color that I wanted to include under the house. So I'm glad I could show you what I'm doing for my counted cross stitch, and I hope that you're stitching, crafting, enjoying your fall, and you'll come back and see future videos. Thank you. Bye.